Hey everybody, I don't usually do book hauls because, well, honestly, I don't usually have enough money to buy a whole bunch of books all at once, and I'm really not a popular enough book reviewer that any companies send me books, so I don't typically do hauls. But we just passed Christmas a couple weeks ago, and I hoarded up my gift cards and a little bit of extra cash and everything, and went on a little bit of a buying spree. And these are the kind of books that I'll be reviewing on the channel in the next coming few weeks. Now, the first thing that you're going to notice is that there is a definite theme, and that is light novels. Now, I haven't talked a lot about light novels previously. I did do a review on Accel World, the first novel in that series, as well as the first novel in the Sword Art Online. I'll put links somewhere that you can check those out. Now, I really enjoy anime, which, I mean, is pretty obvious when you watch my channel. And also in my writing, I would say it's pretty heavily influenced by a lot of the anime that I watch, as well as the books I read and the games that I play. But I'm writing the final novel in my current series, and the next one that I'm looking at, I kind of want to follow a light novel format. And maybe I'll discuss that a little bit in another video. So I decided I'd pick up a bunch of light novels so I could sort of see how they were written. And also because, well, I mean, they are relatively thin, so they're not a really heavy-duty read, something I can get through nice and easy. And because a lot of current anime are based on light novels, these are really sort of the themes and genres that I find that I really enjoy. So I thought I'd pick them up. So, first of all, I guess I'll start with the ones that are sequels. So, there's two of those. So, there is Sword Art Online Book 3. Now, Book 1, like I said, I did do a review, but Book 2 is just a bunch of sort of short stories. They're not sort of a new storyline. So, I'm not really going to be talking about that, but this is Book 3. It's the start of the new storyline. Or I guess the second storyline in Sword Art. If you've been watching the anime, obviously there are a couple storylines ahead of this, but this is the fairy dance start of that storyline, so I'll be checking that one out. And the other one is Book 2 of the Accel World series. Again, probably the best thing to do would be just to check out my video on the first book if you're kind of interested in this series. There was an anime based on it, but it's a couple years old, and so it's kind of neat. I like reading it because I've forgotten a lot of the stuff that happened in the anime, so it still feels kind of fresh. Plus, the anime actually never finished the storyline, so I'm really hoping that the light novels do that we get them all here and get them translated so that I can actually see how the story finishes. The 3-volume ones that I decided to pick up, the first one is actually A Certain Magical Index. So this just came out in December as well. It's relatively new. Based on, well, this was the original light novel, but there was a very popular anime series. There was actually 2 seasons based on this book series. And then there were actually a couple of spin-offs. There was like A Certain Scientific Railgun and a few other ones as well. So this is the first novel in the first series, A Certain Magical Index. So I'll be checking that one out. The next novel that I got is actually a prequel to the uber popular anime Attack on Titan. It's called Attack on Titan Before the Fall. I believe this one's actually about how they create the maneuvering gear that they use to battle the Titans. So again, not a sequel per se, but definitely sort of a cool little addition to the world of the anime if you watch that and love that, which I did. And then the final book that I picked up is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? I would buy this just for the title alone. But this one sounds actually kind of fun, and there is, funny enough, an anime adaptation going to be coming out, I believe, in the spring season, so in a couple of months, in March or April. And this one basically is set in a fantasy world in this major city where beneath the city is this huge dungeon filled with monsters, and one of the ways that you can make money is to go into the dungeon and hunt and kill these monsters. And so it follows the main character who, that's what he decides to do, but actually his initial main reason for going into the dungeons is to become a super hot and popular adventurer so he can pick up girls and rescue maidens in distress. So I actually just started this one tonight and got a bit into it. It doesn't look like it's going to be too girl-obsessed, but it looks like it could be a fun little fantasy novel. So that's volume 1 of that one. So those are the 5 books that I've picked up right now. I'm going to be reading those over the next couple months. There are a bunch of other novels that are coming out this year or came out last year that I didn't get around to. So there won't just be light novels that I'll be talking about here on the channel. There will be other books as well. Although off the top of my head, I don't know what those will be. So when I have sort of a to-be reading list, maybe I'll do another video and let you know what kind of stuff I've moved on to. So that's my little light novel haul. Like I said, I'm hoping that they're just sort of fun, easy reads. I'm actually really looking forward to them. And I hope that you don't mind hearing about them because I'll be doing videos, reviews of them once I finish. So thanks very much for watching the video, guys. If you liked it, then click on subscribe somewhere, anywhere on this video. And I will hopefully talk to you soon. Until then, bye-bye for now.